We all lead extremely busy lives. It affects the quality time we spend with our children, our health, not to mention our pocketbooks. Wouldn't it be great to do an activity that brings the whole family together, is cost effective and good for your health?
That's what Rails to Trails is all about. Rails to Trails Conservancy is a non-profit organisation working with communities to preserve unused rail corridors by transforming them into trails, enhancing the health of America's environment, economy, neighbourhoods and people.
We're here with Ken Thoman from Monmouth County Park System. Ken, how long have you been with Monmouth County Park?
I've been with the system for 20 years this year.
What are the highlights of the trail?
You have places where you cross a highway and you get busy traffic, and then all of a sudden you just break into total silence and kind of nature all around you. And this is really the park-like environment that we really find is a high value for this trail. Much less the fact that people can get to work this way or their schools. It makes it so much more convenient and so much more of a high quality of life.
It's cool that you can cycle with your boys, isn't it?
It's everything.
Yeah.
It's really good. I have a 16-year-old and a 12-year-old. Very few activities are fight-free as biking. We're separated. No one's touching each other. No one's looking at each other.
That's true.
And we can kind of, go along our way at our own pace, peacefully, and, blow off some steam and have a good time.
Kids are static. They're in front of their games, consoles all day long and in school. So that affects our health and it affects everybody's health.
My boys, especially my older one who's 16, was one of the most active kids you could ever imagine, always on his bike. We went to an endocrinologist and he said that he had a condition where his pancreas was making too much insulin. Okay? So my son, any carbohydrate that was going into his body, he was storing it and just bulking up and gaining weight. So we had to readjust our lives, and that's where the bikes became a godsend. It was good for us emotionally, it was good for us physically, it promoted a healthier lifestyle, and all good things have come from riding bikes. It's one thing to talk to your children about your environment and preserving it, but if you show them and if you do it, that's where you're going to get the lesson. And when you get on your bikes and you say, this used to be a railroad trail, look at what you can do when you become creative about how to reuse things and take advantage of your natural resources that you have in the area, I think it prompts them to think more about it. My son just has his first job in, a local town, Red Bank, and he rides his bike to work. And sometimes he rides his bike to practice. My younger son rides his bike to school.
So you mentioned that it's inexpensive, but there is an initial outlay with the bikes. I mean, how much does it
There is an initial outlay. I would suggest investing in a good bike rack, which I did. That's a couple $100 to get a decent bike rack and have it installed. And then, when you buy a bike, just look around, look in the newspaper, ask your relatives. You never know who's got a bike around that is looking to either sell it or give it away. So grateful for the beautiful trails. I mean, grateful as a mom, as a citizen of New Jersey, that our government and our park systems are going above and beyond to make them safe.
So that sounds like your message for others, how to live positively.
Live positively. Go to a trail.
Are you a bit of an expert biker?
I'm not an expert, but I do it a lot. Like, I ride my bike a lot.
Do you?
Yeah.
And why do you just think it's great fun, or what's?
I think it's fun, and it's good transportation to get to a friend's house or to school and stuff.
Are you fast?
Not really, but I still like riding.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've been on a bike, and I'm kind of a little bit nervous. So will you give me a few tips?
Well, I could show you, but Kyle's better at it, and he knows how to do it.
Hi guys, you ready to have some fun today?
Yeah.
All right, first thing you gotta do is put on a helmet.
Really?
Yes,
okay.
that's the first thing we're gonna do. Safety first.
Okay. I would have put it on the other way, actually. That shows you what I know.
Okay. There we go. It's gonna be a little snugger under the chin normally. But for right now, we're just gonna leave it loose for you so it's comfortable.
Okay.
Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is make sure that the seat's at the right height.
Right.
So you're gonna come over and stand next to the bike at about waist level.
Okay.
That's where you're gonna be. So that when you're pedaling the bike and your foot is all the way down at the bottom, your leg is almost stretched out. I notice so many people are riding with their legs up here and they're gonna get so tired because their thighs are doing all the work. We want to try and be as efficient as possible so we have the most fun.
This is such great fun. I had no idea that literally 45 minutes out of the city could yield such beauty. It's awesome.
You know what I really love about Rails to Trails is the pledge to burn calories, not carbon. The whole purpose behind this is to have people engage in active transportation. In other words, to travel using our own energy, using trails, walking and biking.
Well, if you want to live positively and reduce your stress levels, not to mention the old waistlines and expenses, check out realsavvyfamilies.com for a trail near you. Let's pack up.
That's good. Awesome day.
Yeah.
It was great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.